Rutherford Model came, where he conducted an experiment named as alpha particle scattering experiment. Like here is an arrangement of alpha particle scattering experiment. You can see there is a source for alpha particle, right, and here there is a thin gold foil, okay, and there are certain detectors, the fluorescent screen, where you can capture the alpha particle. Okay, so when the alpha particle strikes this thin gold foil, he observed various things, like some of the alpha particles goes undeflected, right, as you can see they pass through the gold foil. Some of the alpha particles got deflected, like you can see some of the alpha particles get deflected by 180 degree, like this. Okay, so this all were the observation with this experiment, and on the basis of those observations a model was discovered. So let us see what were the conclusion. Most of the space inside the atom is empty because most of the alpha particles pass through the gold foil without getting deflected. As alpha particle possess positive charge, obviously if it interacts with certain positive charge, right, then it will be repelled. If it interacts with the negative charge, it will be attracted, and if nothing is there, it will go undeflected. So here it is observed that most of the alpha particle pass through the gold foil without any deflection. That means the vacant space is there, nothing is there. Okay. Then very few alpha particles were deflected from their path, indicating that positive charge of an atom occupies very little space. Okay. That means the structure was assumed that the positively charged space is very little space here, where the very few alpha particles get deflected, right. Then very small fraction of alpha particle deflected by 180 degree, indicating that all the positive charges and mass of the gold atom were concentrated in a very small volume within the atom. Like I have just shown that to you. This is the very small space, right, where the whole positive charge is concentrated. This is because when alpha particle go like this, here there is a heavy mass of positive charge, it will be deflected by 180 degree, right. So because of that 180 degree deflection, we have concluded this. Okay. So on the basis of all these observations, these are the 3 observations, right, and on the basis of those observations, this is the structure of atom which was concluded. So the first observation, most of the alpha particles are undeflected. You can see there is no deflection, they are going straight. So vacant space is there. Few alpha particles are slightly deflected, that means yes, there is something in their path. A few alpha particle bounce off the nucleus, so that means they go like this and deflected by 180 degree. So this may be the structure of atom, they thought so. Okay. So an atom consists of positively charged nucleus which is surrounded by electrons moving around it. So this model has been finalized. Positively charged nucleus, center, and electrons are revolving around it. Electrons and the nucleus are held together by Coulombic force of attraction. Like if there is positive charge and if the negative charge is revolving around, that means of course they have something between them, which is Coulombic force of attraction, and we all know that Coulombic force of attraction is electrostatic force of attraction. That's it. The size of nucleus is very small as compared to the size of atom. How small it is? These were the calculation, experimental calculation I can say. The radius of nucleus of atom is 10 to the power minus 14 to 10 to the power minus 15 meter, but the radius of atom is 10 to the power minus 10 meter, you can see there is huge difference. Okay. Rutherford model was nearly equal to the exact model of an atom which we are studying nowadays, but still it has certain drawbacks that we need to discuss. The first drawback is an electron revolving around the nucleus gets accelerated towards the nucleus. Of course, if I say that there is a positively charged nucleus and electron is revolving, and if I say there is a force of attraction between them, that means that electron should accelerate, and if it is accelerating then it should fall down into the nucleus, but this is not the case. An accelerating charged particle must emit radiation and lose energy. Of course, if that particle is accelerating, it must emit radiation, it must lose that energy, continuously it must do that, but this is not the case. So, Rutherford model was unable to explain this thing to you. And Rutherford model does not say anything about the arrangement of an electron in an atom, right? That means about orbits and all, it was unable to explain. So, that is why came the Bohr's model.